Hello, you Tweenie fans. This is Fizzy Pops 2003, known as Seth. And today, it is a very special day. And I bet you all Tweenie fans are very excited when I announce this. Today is the day that the Tweenies are turning 25 years old. Woohoo! How exciting is that? And so to celebrate the Tweenies' 25th anniversary special, I thought I should show you this book review of this Tweenies Annual 2003 book. And I've got this book for my 20th birthday last year. And it's got all these lovely characters on the front. So there's Jake and Bella and Izzles and Doodles and Milo and my favourite character in the whole wide world, Fizzy Pops. Speaking of the characters, I've got some plushies with me beside the book. Here we have Jake and Milo, and they are very best mates. And on the other side, I have Bella and Fizz, which these two are my favourite Tweenies character in the world. Alright, so no time to waste, and let's get on with this book review. So I'll just move these plushies out of the way so you guys can clearly see it. And just a little closer. There you go. And let's get on with it. So as you can see on the left side, it has all of these Tweenies characters on it. Milo, Fizz, Jake and Bella. And it has Doodles and Izzles on the right side. And it has a name on it. Well, you can't see my name anyway, but I'll do it pretty soon. Look at that nice looking orange, yellow and green swirls around there. It's amazing, isn't it? Hey, hey, are you ready to play? It's time to come and play with the Tweenies. Hey, hey, what do you say? Come along and play with the Tweenies. And it has the Tweenies and the dogs with their crayons. And they're drawing a picture of Izzles. See there? And it's got all these lovely contents of this annual book. And includes a Tweenie clock. Tweenie clock? Where will it stop? It's such amazing, that book, isn't it? I'll show you the reviews. This song is called Farmers in His Dell. And it's got the Tweenies and Doodles in this song. And they play all different types of characters in that song. Aren't they just amazing, aren't they? I bet they are. Alright. Next page, it has Fizz going to the farm to see all sorts of farm animals. And she even gets to ride on a tractor, which is really incredible. And this shows you how to make a cotton reel cows and pigs and sheep. And Fizz and Bella are there trying to show you how to make it. These two are still my favourites. And it has Milo telling a lovely animal jokes. He's pretty funny, isn't he? There's some cow jokes, some frogs, some squirrels, some birds, some bees, and some sheeps. And it has a little farm animals at the top. And there's Milo trying to push a tractor right towards Bella. Because these two are the oldest. And they can play games whatever they like. On this next page, the Tweenies are acting like a fairy tale character. Milo as a knight, Fizz as a fairy, Jake as a handsome prince, and Bella as a little Red Riding Hood, and even Doodles as an ugly stepsister. It's just so incredible. And it has a colouring in of these fairy tale characters. And look how gorgeous these guys are. And it has another story, which is called Looking After Doodles. And the Tweenies are taking care of Doodles. Like, look how Fizz does... Fizz puts a nappy on Doodles' back. You silly Billy, Fizzy Pops. Dogs don't wear nappies. Let's have a closer look at this funny shot. Dogs don't wear nappies, Fizz. It's all wrong. And Milo... Dogs don't eat sandwiches. And dogs don't dress up like hats or sunglasses or bibs, and even this little hair ribbon right there. And Judy's trying to feed Doodles with a dog bowl. And Doodles loves his walkies, I tell you that. There's Doodles trying to bury the bone. And good boy, Doodles. You are a really good bone finder. He is such a clever boy, he is. And then Jake came out of nowhere and then he just starts teasing at Doodles because he looks really funny in clothes. And then Doodles just barked and chased Jake. Oh, that makes me so funny. And then off come his accessories. And Bella and Fizz trying to find Judy. And they told her that Jake's messing up Doodles. And Jake says he didn't mean to, and he was just only playing with him. And he said that Doodles looks silly in his clothes. And Bella just told a lie. Well, the truth answer is that dogs don't need to wear clothes. And Doodles isn't like humans. Because everybody knows that Doodles is a dog, and he needs to be looked after one. He needs lots of walkies, big bones, water, and lots of love. And here we got Izzles on this next page. And she's a new puppy dog to the group. And she first introduced in the first season. Oh, sorry, not first season. The first episode of season 7. Isn't she a kitty, that dog? Lovely. And Izzles is playing a new game. And the Tweenies are holding their colour ropes or ribbons or whatever they're called. And the Tweenies are holding the number of their fingers to say how old they were. So Bella is 5 years old. Fizz and Milo are both 4. And Jake is the youngest and he's 3 years old. And look at Doodles sitting on his beanbags. In fact, everyone has their own beanbags there. It's just incredible. And they even made up a special song to say hello to Izzles. And I haven't really coloured them in, but don't worry, I will get to it very soon. And these lovely music notes just floating around them. The Tweenies are just bunches of musically talented preschoolers. And another messy time arts and crafts is an Izzles secret storage box, where you can make your own Izzles secret storage box, and you can keep all your bits and pieces in there. And it's just so incredible that you can make one as well. Look at Izzles just... Hang on. There you go. See how Izzles is holding a paintbrush in her mouth. Aw, silly Izzles. Paintbrushes are not for eating. They're for painting pictures. There you go. Now this next page is another story/surprise time. This one is called A Teeny Tiny World. And the Tweenies themselves thought very hard of what might happen if they were teeny tiny. Like Bella wanted to invite all her teeny tiny Tweenie friends for tea, which she's very happy to have her friends there. And Fizz would climb into the cage with Tiny, her pet mouse. Milo wanted to jump on an eagle's back and flying through the sky. And Jake wanted to climb on Max's pocket so he wouldn't actually go anywhere. And if Doodles and Izzles were small, our bones would take much longer to eat. Yeah. This will take like 5 years for an example. And Judy used to have her little doll's house when she was little. Probably at Fizz's and Milo's age, like 4. And there's Frog's New Home. Like, I've already done this book when it was on Storytime last year, which I've done that. but it's just the, you know, cutting all these pages and then putting into a little book. This is when Max takes Jake and Fizz to take Norman back home to the pond. Now, if you guys think I made some mistakes, then hopefully you guys will understand. And it's just another half of the other 6 on the left. And there's a game called The Game of Beetle, which all you have to do is need some dice and some paper and pencils. This is a little creepy crawly game for 2 or more players. And the first person to complete the drawing shouts Beetle and is the winner. Well, I haven't really actually played that game, but I will soon. And the Tweenies have watched the creepy crawly mini beast on telly time. And the Tweenies, Judy and Max, is telling a guessing game about whose creepy crawly is it. Yeah. Here are the 6 creatures, including a ladybird, a caterpillar, a spider, an ant, a snail, and a worm. And there's some answers like upside down. But yeah. Next page is just a bit of a puzzle game. And it's just these 10 little yellow birds in the park. And you can colour by letters. Like, you know, there's purple and red and yellow and orange and green. And that's a picture of a butterfly, I believe. And here are the 5 spot the difference. And they were at a birthday party. And everybody is having a fun time. I tell you what, these kids are just having a ball. It's the magician trying to pull a rabbit out of the hat. Playing musical statues, musical chairs, and pass a parcel. And there's some food on the table, like pizzas and jelly and birthday cakes and cupcakes and sandwiches. Are they like twisties or something? It does a bit look like twisties, doesn't it? Or maybe burger rings. And there's the Tweenies themselves in sparkly party clothes. Because I love to be on the stage at the arena. Yep, there you go. Sorry if it's a bit bright. I love all the Tweenies in their sparkly clothes. Especially Fizzy's. A lovely sparkly flowery one. It's just magnificent. And on the right side, it has some pictures of the Tweenies and their crew are on the stage. Like, you know, Doodles and Izzles wanted to be famous pop stars too. Max sings a song about us. Yeah, us Tweenie fans. Spotty Monsters join us on stage. Milo boogies and grooves all by himself, and he definitely loves it. Fabberini! Yeah, Milo. And lots of people are watching us, but they don't feel very nervous at all. If you look closer, and there's the Tweenies, and Judy and Izzles and Doodles and Max are on stage. I think it's somewhere around London, or I guess, or Wembley, or Birmingham, Cardiff, Dublin, or whichever UK cities or towns they're in. But they are just part of the fun. And the Tweenies are still in their sparkly costume as they're doing a dream show collage. You can see Milo is holding a drum. Bella's holding something to shake, like maracas. Fizz is holding I think she's holding some kind of bricks. And Jake is holding some wooden spoons there as well. Next page, pop star glasses. You can see the Tweenies and Doodles were wearing it. Yeah. There you see. And Izzles is wearing one as well. And then we got the Tweenies dressing up as nursery rhyme characters. So there's Bella dressing up as a cobbler. Jake dressing up as a baker. Milo is dressing up as a sailor. And Fizzy Pops is dressing up as a doctor. And Bella is reading a book, and Fizz is holding her dolly, which, you know, the episode that Fizz accidentally cut a dolly's hair, which I'm just giving you some advice, Fizzy, that you are not supposed to use scissors when you cut other people's hair, because then it will go very short, just like you. So let's hope that won't happen again. Okay? Yes, Sophie, I'll promise. That's my girl. Next one we have is Busy People. And there's the Tweenies all going around town. And there's Judy and Milo and Doodles and Fizz and Jake. And Jake is just holding a parcel there. Yep, there you go. And there's Bella and Max in the windowsill. Hang on a second. That inventor guy looks just like Max. Does this guy look like Max? Well, I think it does. Because look at how similar these colour they are. the colour skins. Can you spot the difference of these two? Yeah, the both skins are pink, but Max is a bit lighter. And there's the Tweenies and Judy as well. Dream biscuits. That's what these boys really love. Look at the pretty decorations there. And there's someone else who makes the biscuits. They're very nice. Yum yums. I wish I can have those biscuits for dessert. How about you? And it's the Guess What I Do card game. And there's Max. Oh, yeah, that's me. Oh. Max is always funny. Yes, Max, indeed. He is very hilarious. Just like the other Max from Max and Ruby. Max Bunny. He's always up to no good. And his sister Ruby tries to stop him, but it turns out that the other Max have done the right thing. And here's all the occupations that they have on the right side of the page. There's a dentist, a teacher, an astronaut, a singer, a footballer, a builder, lorry driver, cook, hairdresser, gardener, ballet dancer, and photographer. Let's go to the next page. And it has the Tweenies themselves are drawing pictures and painting pictures as well. So there's Fizzy Pops trying to paint a beautiful butterfly. And Jake trying to draw, I think it's a ladybird, I think. And Bella is drawing of a house. And Milo is trying to paint probably a car or a train. Yeah. On to the next page then. And it's the rabbit, the frog, the duck, the swan, and the wolf. And look at Fizzy Pops dressing up as a beautiful rabbit. The rabbit loves to go tee 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 tee. And she loves to graze among the daisies. And Jake trying to hop like a frog. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. And off they go. Then there's Milo the duck. And there's that beautiful Bella as a beautiful swan. she's on the inflatable pool, which is very creative of her. And then that rabbit yelled like this.
Go away, big bad wolf, and leave us alone!
Oh. Look how scared Doodles is. Oh. Good job for frightening the big bad wolf away. And Jake and Milo and Bella are trying to protect themselves. And Fizz is not afraid of all. She's very brave indeed. And that is the end of the Big Bad Wolf. Hooray! I just love how Fizz is dressing up as a rabbit. There she is. And we're almost at the end of the Tweenies 2003 annual book. And we have lots of fun too. And it's the Tidy Up Time board game as well. And there's Max and Milo and Fizz and Judy and Izzles and Doodles right over here. You can see Milo with his race cars and Fizzy with her teddy bears. And Judy and Izzles with red paint. And Bella is reading a book on a beanbag. There's the Tweenie clock. And there's Jakey up here. So that is the end. So what do you think of the Tweenies Annual 2003 book? Go ahead and comment below if you enjoyed it. And I think my favourite part of this annual book is this one. That one's my favourite. Because these characters are good at dressing up. And we love to dress up too. Alright guys, so that was my review of the Tweenies Annual 2003 book. And I hope you guys will enjoy this video. I'd like to thank Jake and Milo and Bella and Fizz for joining in. I know they are plushies, but they are wonderful. Anyways, my next video will be my 2024 birthday presents. So, I will see you then. Bye!